Hi guys, I hope all of you are doing good. My name is Shashank and I'm a faculty at Insights IAS for Political Science and International Relations in General Studies. I will be handling the intensive bridge course for GS-2 along with Manjunath sir this time. After prelims, most of you will be in a dilemma on how to approach the mains. Some of you might be clearing the cutoff by a comfortable margin, some of you might be in the border and some of you might not be clearing. However, we have to start preparation for mains and this is the best time to start the preparation. Considering the rising cutthroat competition that is happening, so every GS paper, every mark is becoming very important, and this is where you will have to have very good command and clarity over all the 19 subtopics in the syllabus. And scoring a 90 and a 120, this is going to make a significant change with respect to you achieving your dream job of IAS or not being in the list. And this is where we at the Intensive Bridge course are going to help you with achieving such targets. We are going to make your current affairs preparation easier by integrating the current affairs into the static part. Integrating current affairs issues, for example, the same-sex marriage, issues with respect to judicial activism and election commission, the Russia-Ukraine war that is happening. All of this are going to be integrated into our course. So that is going to reduce your time with respect to investing the same time in any current affairs magazine. Last year also around 8 to 10 questions have been directly repeated from the class. So imagine you getting a question that you are already prepared, supposed to write a question in 9 minutes. So you are going to complete it within 7 minutes. You are going to save 2 minutes in each question, which can be invested in any other difficult question. So that is going to give you more time and more edge for it. And imagine getting 0.5 marks more in every question. It is going to give you at least 10 marks, which is going to give you an edge over any other competitors. One more challenge that I faced recently while writing the last couple of mains was revision and recollection. So the major problem is when we read, we understand everything, but when we go to the exam hall, it is very difficult for us to recollect all the major points and we end up missing out 2 to 3 important points. So that is why we at the Intensive Bridge course are focusing more on revision and recollection, trying to have mind maps and flowcharts so that it's going to make your job easier. For example, take the Office of Governor, which has always been a controversial subject and regularly asked by UPSC in almost every other year. So we are going to simplify the preparation by helping you with respect to cutting down what are the exact issues, that is appointment, the working and the removal. So at the same time, we are going to have a mind map for you to provide proper recommendations by different committees like Second ARC, Sarkaria for the appropriate issues. So this is how you are going to have more streamlined and better revision of these subjects. Coming to the next part of it. We are going to try to help you with respect to good introductions and good conclusions because that plays a very important role in impressing the examiner. UPSC, like any other exam, is going to be a psychological exam also, and imagine if you are writing a very good introduction, that is going to make a good impact on the examiner. I still remember writing the definition of federalism because federalism is asked every alternate year. You just give a good definition saying that federalism is a form of government where there is constitutional division of powers between the center and the constituents. So if an examiner is going to read it, he is going to be impressed by the introduction that you are writing, and that is going to give you an edge again. And take the example of poverty. So where you can conclude by bringing in Gandhiji's concept of Sarvodaya, upliftment of all, or Gandhiji's talisman, which is any policy that should be made should help in the upliftment of the last man standing. And one more unique feature about the course is we are going to help you prepare and plan. Planning for the 3 months, what should be your plan for next 3 months? How are you going to balance the general studies? How are you going to balance optional as well as essay? And one more thing is planning the 3 hours. That is the most important part, execution. So that is where we are going to plan how much minutes or how much time are you going to spend on a particular question and from which question are you going to start. Are you going to start from a 10 marker or are you going to start from a 15 marker? And this should be a personalized approach because one size does not fit all. So friends, the Intensive Bridge course is going to start on June 10 and there will be classes for 10 to 12 days, 6 hours each every day. We are going to cover all the 19 subtopics comprehensively and we are going to definitely give you an edge so that you are going to get 120 plus and achieve your dream of becoming an IAS officer. Thank you.